reps are always very helpful and very friendly.
They're always very accommodating. They're always very quick.
Customer service has been consistently good, and it's reliable.
It's like talking to a friend, and you're going shopping with a friend, and you're like, oh, I want one of these, and then sometimes they'll say, whoa, but have you seen this? Ended up buying more than what I called in for, but it's a win anyway.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Helen Keaty. I'm so glad you're hanging out with me today. We have a 2-hour show. This is the second of the 2-hour show with Chaco Canyon Jewelry. Only 2 shows today. There's going to be a second 2 hours later on with Adam in prime time, and the one this afternoon right now. So we have beautiful pieces, including the ring that I popped on. So if you like beautiful turquoise jewelry, genuine United States of America Kingman turquoise mine jewelry, this is a clearance price. I have clearance prices. I love it. $124 is our regular price, which is spectacular. But to go down to $79.98, it's like, what are we doing here? I'm so glad you've tuned in. You guys love this ring at the full price and made it a customer pick. We're even doing 3 flex pay of $26.66, and every single review is a perfect 5-star. So I don't have to even wonder, oh gosh, I hope everybody loves it when they get it home. I hope they're excited when they open the box. Now, the only bad thing about this is, sadly, I only have sizes 5 through 9. So, all right. And also, are we on this? Oh, the Dragonfly. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have it in front of me, but Orshi has it on. So take a look at this. This is coming up in the show. Dragonflies, very symbolic in lots of different cultures, actually, like Louis Comfort Tiffany on the lamps. Here we have the Dragonfly Native American Zuni multi-gem Dragonfly jewelry. So absolutely spectacular. The necklace is not included, but we do have it available in 2 different lengths, or 3 different lengths, and we will update you on the availability of that. But we also have earrings that go back with it as well. That is a pin and a pendant. So take a look. That's one, I mean, I think that's one of my favorite all-time designs from Chaco Canyon ever. I just love how ingenious it was created, the spine of the dragonfly with the gorgeous turquoise, and then the bright colored on the wings with the coral and the spiny oyster. It's just incredible. So that's gonna be coming up. Now, also coming up in our show, if you love beautiful silver cuffs, you're gonna love this one. And it is, wait for it, Sleeping Beauty turquoise. That's right, the famous Sleeping Beauty turquoise mine that has been closed, that produces that high blue, robin's egg blue. Look at the lack of matrixing on this. It is incredible, exclusive, brand new. There's also a lot of silver work. Let me show you the side of this. It almost looks like a braid and a rope. Look at that. That's pretty amazing, that kind of rope that comes in that like ladder. I mean, this is like a wow. And by the way, this one, you can pop on, which I did, and give it a little squeeze. So if you've got a larger wrist, you're good to go with this. A smaller wrist, you're good to go. So you get a squish. You don't squeeze it this way, you squish it up and down. To keep the stones in. So you just give it a little squish, and this is just completely customizable and absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You're gonna love that for years to come and generations to come as well. So this is gonna be coming up in our second and final hour of my 2-hour show. I'm gonna introduce again to our audience at home our special guest. Her name is Jennifer Juan. Jennifer is our conduit. She is our go-between. She has the connections that she is living in the Native American lands and friends and colleagues with the artists and jewelers who create these pieces. So honestly, she is working, like observing, and you know, here she is with the artists that are working in their homes. You know, moms and dads, family business, generation after generation. This line of jewelry is sustaining Native American culture and a way of life. By your purchase, you are helping those families feed their families, and they're able to work from home, work from their houses. This is a ring that I've been wearing through the whole show. It is a beaded 2-piece stack ring set. So let me show you on myself. So you're actually getting 2 rings. So this would be amazing, like friendship ring, This would be a fabulous mother-daughter. Like my daughter could have one, I would have the other. We would both wear them. Or you could wear them together and stack them. You could even do like a little asymmetric kind of, or you could do one on one hand and one on the other hand. These are 2 separate rings for $59.98. So I'm gonna welcome Jennifer in the show to talk more about this Kingman turquoise piece. I know we only have sizes 5 through 9 available now, but you do not have to size up. These are true to size. So hello, Jennifer. We've got one more hour together. First hour just flew right by. The pieces are so beautiful.
Hello again.
Hello again. This is again a very modern style, the stack ring.
Yes, these are super cute and super gorgeous. These are sold as a stacker set, so 2 rings come with the order, and so these are very time consuming and for the artist, and her name is April Halo. And so for a year we've been ordering these rings from her. They're super pretty. And all the stones are done and the artwork is done by her. And she has been making jewelry since she was a child. She's been helping her parents and grandparents cut the stones and shape them up. So she's very excited to have her jewelry on the show for HSN.
Well, they're beautiful. I love them, and that's such a great story of the artist. And you know, it's one of the few jewelry lines where we've got, you know, the backstory of the actual person creating the pieces and how your purchase affects them, and that kind of first moment where your jewelry is not only sold in a store but sold on a shopping channel in 100 million homes. So exciting for someone who, I don't know how much I know no one's traveling nowadays, but it's a kind of a way for the designer to kind of reach out to the entire country with this beautiful ring set.
So just imagine for 1 year, one person cutting those little itty bitty turquoise stones, setting them in, and doing all the handwork on it. And so that's what she's been doing for the whole year for us.
I love it. I love it. And I could see this done different ways. You could even have this done as a wedding band. You could wear it like a wedding band, you know, wear one of them as a band, and you could put one on the other hand, or you could, you know, kind of stack both of them. I love the idea of keeping one and giving one away to like your daughter, your mom, your sister, your best friend as kind of friendship bands. So many different ideas.
Oh yeah. Mix and match, you can play with it. You know, with turquoise, even though they're different types of turquoise, different stones, different colors, they all come together in their own, you know, unique way.
You could even kind of sandwich these. If you had a solitaire ring that you put one of these down, you put your ring in between and then put the other one on top of this. If you had the right ring to go in the middle of this, that would be a really cool look as well. We just lost size 5, so now we have size 6, 7, 8, and 9 only. 5 is on wait list. So we started out with 5 through 12. So we have 6 through 9 only, and we just have a few hundred. These sell out all, I mean, this is like very popular already because we, I don't think we've even had this on air before. Have we had these on air yet, Jennifer?
No, this is the first time.
Yeah, this is brand new. I was like, this is brand new, but it's like, I'm like, how did it's never been on air, but we've lost so many sizes before we even got on air. It must have been that you guys have gone to hsn.com and said, I have to have it. I love the idea of these. I love the idea of putting a ring in between the two. Like if you had a solitaire or a piece of turquoise, a ring that was maybe, even if it was another one that had an east-west style, you could do some, you know, kind of play with these when you get them home. And at $59.98, maybe you have got a niece or a granddaughter who's always like playing with your jewelry, like someday I'm gonna have my own. This would be a great way for you to like, all right, you're getting one, I'm getting the other one. You know, a way to kind of give somebody their first piece of turquoise jewelry, Jennifer.
That's a good one. And especially the way you have it, you can put it on any finger, mix and match. And so if you also are going to give it as a birthday piece, you know, for December, Christmas, so all that's coming up, and so these would be a good mix and match for anything. You
know, people are actually starting to talk about the holidays and the gift closet and like and I'm like, oh, that's so far away, but it's September. Like Halloween, like I already have my schedule for, I know I'm working on Halloween, and then it's November, home for Thanksgiving, and then there's Christmas. Like it's like this, I feel like the timeline of the universe accelerates this time of year, and it's It's been like a crazy 2020. So definitely treat yourself to some jewelry. Size 5 is gone, size 9 is gone. So we have 6, 7, and 8 only now. So very, very exciting for our young designer, April, who tell her how quickly her earrings sold, her rings sold. She'll be very, very excited. So I think we're gonna talk about the earrings that I'm wearing now. Okay, and my necklace. Okay, so maybe I'll scoop this here so you guys can get a better look. All right, I am the display. All right, take a look at these earrings available coming up right now. So let me see. I think I have 100 of these available. They are in a clearance price. They were $206, and now today they are only $103.98. They're 2 inches in the length, and you can see the silver work with the border. And actually, you can see right there in my piercing how it's not pulling it down. You know, so sometimes when you get like that close, you'd be like, no one's ever gonna be that close to you, high definition, your ear, the entire screen. But I will say that, oh, it's so fun to work here. So, but I'm just saying that you're not gonna see, like they're not pulling my ears down, feel really, really comfortable. So, look at that, just beautiful. In the necklace, I have 18 left. That's it? Okay, the necklace I'm wearing, I want you to take a peek at it. 18 of them, 1-8, 16 left now. Look at that, wow, that is gorgeous. Clearance price, $143.98. That could be the steal of the show. I think this is gonna sell out like in 2 seconds. I mean, how can that not? I'm gonna get the dimensions on this because it's about to go. The length is 19 3/8 of an inch, and sterling silver, gorgeous. And I know the designer of this is, who's the designer of this piece? I don't have it on my card, Jennifer.
That is a Jimson blend.
Oh, Jimson, okay, there it is, yes. Gorgeous, we have 14 left. So let's talk about the necklace quick, because it's about to go.
The necklace is a symbolism of Mother Earth and the child, you know, leaving her, what she is. She's trying to hold her baby and to give them love and comfort, but yet, you know, you're not too far away from your mother. That's what the other 2 stones you see on the left and the right of the middle of the necklace.
I love that, because my little baby is like all the way across the country from me. So I like the idea of that. Although I feel like there should be like a little cell phone in between each piece of turquoise, because I'm texting and calling her every 5 minutes. How you doing? What about now? How about now? How you doing now? Did you have dinner? What time did you go to bed? When did you get up? All right, I have to calm down. But yes, if you have an only child, it should be a sterling silver cell phone. All right, but yeah, I love the idea of this. We have 8 necklaces left. Let's talk about the earrings, because I know that the necklace is gonna go $143.98.
The earrings are a symbolism of a raindrop, and so when you see they're coming from the sky, they take different forms before they hit the ground. So that's why you see that on each side. It's kind of like a teardrop. You know, you're still missing your younger ones, but yet you still hold them in their heart.
Oh, that's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love that. You're making me cry just thinking about it. And by the way, so comfortable, French wire, pop them in. You will absolutely love these. Put my little piece of hair back. They're just, I mean, they're just like these perfect turquoise earrings. And why are these on clearance? I don't know. Pat, I'm gonna ask my producer, Pat, why are these on clearance? Why would we take something classic on clearance? I'm not sure. Do you have any idea? Here we are, we're definitely lucky here today. Listen, we haven't even talked in this hour about the price of silver. So I don't know if you guys at all follow how the commodities market, I know that's probably not something that day in and day out people are interested in, but those of us that work in the jewelry business are riveted to it. The necklace is now sold out, it's on wait list, so thank you for your calls and orders. But there's so much silver, and when so to take the silver that has gone through the roof and then to take the price way down, I don't know. There's 76 pairs of earrings left, and the necklace is gone. So, I mean, this is obviously just flying out the door. I don't think you're ever gonna see this kind of beautiful, incredible artistry, handmade, hand done for this price again. Jennifer, I'm gonna give you 20 seconds to say something nice about these earrings. It's just flying out the door.
I love those earrings for the fact that with the turquoise on each side, you know, no 2 stones will be alike, but yet they have their own unique a flair to it, because you can see the matrix kind of have that, you know, smoky swirl in it. Sometimes they would call it the Smoky Mountain Kingman turquoise, the type of turquoise that they would have, and so with the uniqueness in it, and especially with the little storyline about the mother and child, you know, forever being bonded, you know, this is a set of earrings and necklace that you would love to have.
Everyone would love to have it, and sadly the necklace is gone, but I believe it is on wait list, and I will say that sometimes you can get lucky on wait list. Like if you know, if you put your name on it, I will say that I was surprised. I'd say maybe 40 to 50% of the time I'm able to get something that's on wait list. All right. So those of you who follow turquoise and gemstones have known the story of the Sleeping Beauty mine. It is a mine, Globe, Arizona, named after the visual of the mine, where when you look at it, it looks like a woman sleeping on her side. And it is known for the highest end turquoise, like that high blue, that robin's egg blue with limiting matrix. I'm not saying no matrixing, I'm saying limited matrixing in it. Matrixing are the dark colors that weave throughout the natural stones. So these are all these, there's 4 Sleeping Beauty stones in each of these stations. It is really spectacular. There's a lot of silver work on this as well. And I can show you another example. Here's a different, you see each one is different. So you can see, but they're all that high blue. You see that robin's egg blue. That's what the Sleeping Beauty is known for. But this is spectacular. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised we even have this in the show. Now, is this the least expensive thing in the show? It is not. We will not be clearancing out Sleeping Beauty. If we do, I don't know what's going on with that. I've never seen that happen. And not only do I not think that that's ever going to happen, I think that we're gonna have less and less pieces, and I think those pieces are gonna be more and more expensive. I mean, and this is gorgeous. So let's talk about the details in the design, Jennifer.
Hey, this design here was made by Derek and Lorelia Chavez. This Marquee turquoise cuff bracelet was designed to represent the sky. The shapes of the stones represent the clouds and the rain. The design represents the stars as well as the sparkle that they give at night. The drops represent the symbol of the rain, of rain droplets. So the twisted wires represent the wind that carries the clouds across the sky. So if you live out here in the desert and when the rain comes in, you sit outside and you smell the rain, the sweetness of the rain as it overcomes the desert around you. And so that is a blessing in itself. So for those of us who are Native American, we like to go outside and give blessings. And for the Navajo people, they would go out and, you know, get some of that rainwater in a bucket and leave it in their home. And so when they do that, they say that the water is a protector, and it gives you blessings. When you are feeling down, feeling sad, you would go to the water and touch it and put it on your head, and, you know, anywhere that you feel that you're hurting, and pray and think good thoughts. And so for all that negativity to leave your family, you know, those of the friends around you, just for everyone to be safe. And so every time you do that, the water is there to protect you. And so as well as the rain that comes from the sky, it's a blessing for you, you know, to keep with you.
Oh, that's such a beautiful story. I'm thinking, you know, living in Florida, it rains a lot. I really could use a bucket of some good blessing water inside my house. I don't think it works everywhere, though. I wonder if that, I mean, that's such amazing. Like, I'm like listening to that story and I'm thinking, wait a minute, it rains all the time here. It's amazing how connected to nature the artisans are.
When I first went to Florida, when I first felt the rain, my thought was, oh my God, the rain is so fat, like big droplets smashing across my face. I'm not used to that. Over in Arizona, it's very small baby rain. And so when to feel all that rain that Florida has, it was a blessing for me just to stand outside and just be blown away in like 10 minutes. And when you're out here in the desert, you wish for it. You want it to come. And so when it does come, it is a blessing for you, because that's what nourishes the earth and gives strength to the plants, the waters, and the people.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we certainly have rain and then some here. I love I love this story, and then it's just, I love the close-up. We have 110 of these available, 109, excuse me, and that is it. This is the kind of piece that is, you know, can only make as many as we've got Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, and then that's that. So if you happen to be watching right now and get one of these home, you certainly have 30 days. I know it's not the least expensive piece. It does have the genuine Sleeping Beauty Turquoise that makes the value, you know, zooms the value up. It absolutely makes it incredible. And people who know about turquoise will look at this and just will be able to identify Sleeping Beauty Turquoise. You can identify it from looking, if you know about turquoise, you know about jewelry, because that robin's egg blue, that high blue color, it's very, 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 very rare, and that's why it was such an extraordinary find. The mine, hence named Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, and you know, which would just like blew everyone away, wish it was still open, would be doing tons more pieces with it. As a matter of fact, the Sleeping Beauty Turquoise was actually done in, you know, 14, 24 karat, 18 karat gold pieces with diamonds. Like you would see, when you see high jewelry, fine high jewelry in the tens of thousands of dollar range with turquoise in it, and that, yes, that does exist, Sleeping Beauty would be the turquoise that they would use, right, Jennifer?
The first time I seen that, I was amazed because I've never seen turquoise with, you know, anything other than silver because I lived in Globe and St. Carlos for so long. And so I came out into the city and started going elsewhere. You seen exactly what you were talking about, and I was amazed that, you know, other people would do that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, so in that type of piece, when you're in the $10,000, $20,000 range, you would get Sleeping Beauty Turquoise in those pieces. Now, even now, moving forward, it's just not available. And you see, by the way, even the size and the amount of Sleeping Beauty Turquoise in this is extraordinary. And our price is amazing. We have about 97 of these left, 96 now, and then that is it. I'm glad you guys are loving it. I'm glad you're adding it to your collection. This is certainly a collector's piece. This is something that you are gonna be thrilled that you added to your jewelry wardrobe. We have lots more amazing things coming up. Oh, the stone ring that I'm wearing. Okay, we're gonna talk about this. Okay. This is a perfect 5-star customer pick. Perfect 5-star customer pick for $79.98. If you went to a department store and they have costume jewelry, average kind of costume jewelry, not anything spectacular, just like, oh, that'll pull my outfit together kind of costume jewelry, you would see it at maybe this price point. This is handmade, genuine Kingman turquoise. I don't even have an appraisal for this. I do know you guys think it's absolute perfection. I don't have to guess. I know for a fact because you've made it a perfect 5-star customer pick. Every review is perfection. And Pat, I believe I have all sizes, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, 5 just sold out during, okay, 9 just sold out during when we promoted it at the top of the hour. 12 will be next to go, but we do have some 12 left. So I have 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, and a couple of 12s left. So I would not think about it. I wouldn't mull this over. If you're at all interested, I would be quick because I want to make sure you get it. Obviously, the price is what's kind of making everybody go, what did she just say? Like, how much is that? I want you to take a look at this ring. It is 3-star. I mean, you would ordinarily, I have a turquoise ring. It's 1 stone and the stone is smaller than that. And I paid maybe 3 times the amount. And this is high quality turquoise. It's not like, oh, this turquoise. And I think Jimmy Garcia is the designer that handcrafted this, the Native American artisan and silversmith, correct, Jennifer?
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. With an earring like this, or not earring, but the ring like this, a lot of it pertains to nature, pertains to rain. And so for those of you who like to you sit outside and feel the rain. That's what the artisans like to do. They sit outside their homes and they get inspiration from their surroundings. And so when you see the raindrop coming out from the desert out on Navajo land where they live, it comes in like this big, huge, it looks like a big ocean wave that's coming, but it's just a combination of rain and dust, that's slowly approaching you. And so when you feel that first gust of wind come towards you, you feel the rain in your face, you close your eyes, and you start to smile because, you know, you're getting a kiss from the sky, from Father Sky, and you're sitting, you know, with your mother, which is Mother Earth, and you're praying. You're praying for everything. And so that's when you invoke in yourself, you know, your good heart and your good faith. And so with the artisans there, they put that in their artwork because, you know, you feel the raindrops. And so they want you to see what they see in the different styles of jewelry that they're making. So when you see that 3 points of turquoise that you see there, that's the formation of rain that is coming from the sky.
It's absolutely spectacular. I mean, when you're looking at this ring and you're just like, wow, that is beautiful. 7x9mm size in the oval shape. And by the way, I want to mention that this is all stabilized turquoise. It is all stabilized. We have 180 rings left, size 5, 9, 11, and 12, all sold out, but are available on wait list. So we have 6, 7, 8, and 10. I know the price is what everybody's like. I know that it is very affordable, but I think you're getting a very high-end, gorgeous ring that should in no universe be $79.98. In no universe does this exist. If you went to a jewelry store in Arizona or New Mexico and you saw this behind the case and they had to go get the key and they had maybe 1 or 2 sizes, usually they have one size, it's a size 6. If you go to a jewelry store, they only carry one size. That's the other thing that's extraordinary. These are custom sizes here at HSN. So you're getting a custom-made, handmade piece of jewelry, $26.66 to get home. It is pretty extraordinary, Jennifer. I just think it's an amazing price.
It is, and especially for the amount of silver that you see there, that's a whole lot of silver. And so I also wanted to say if your ring size doesn't fit, you're not happy about it, you can ship it back to us over at Chaco Canyon. You can find us on social media on Chaco Canyon and Facebook, Chaco Canyon Trading Post, and also on Instagram, Chaco Canyon too as well. And we can resize it for you and send it back to you for free.
You know, I don't know if I've ever heard you say that before. That's pretty amazing. Mm-hmm. I know that, you know, and I will say that I like this one elongated and maybe your pointer finger. I don't have it on my ring finger. I have it on more like a cocktail ring. This is really cool. I don't know if this is big enough to be on my ring finger, but I just think this is a really cool ring finger. I just think that, you know, because it's that kind of elongating. I think that's amazing. Okay, we only have 98 left. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Stay on the line. Keep shopping, but we're now gonna come with me. We're gonna talk about the necklace that I'm wearing. This is one of my favorite pieces that Chaco Canyon has ever brought to us. It is a perfect 5-star customer pick, and it is a Dragonfly Pin and Pendant. So we have it on a liquid silver necklace that is available in size 18, 24, and 30 inch. If you want the 18-inch, there's only 13 left, by the way. It's $93.50. There's only 36 left in the 30-inch, so we're kind of limited, but we do have it in 3 sizes. But you can wear it, you know, you can use it, put a ribbon on it, or a collar necklace, all sorts of ways. But I do want to show you that it is actually a pin as well as a pendant. So let me turn it around. And it's not like sort of a pin and sort of a pendant. It's really actually both. So there's the pin going across here. And then you can see the bail at the top. So there's, let me kind of move it so you can see it's a pin for sure. And then you see the bail at the top. But when I turn it around, it's kind of like hidden in the silver, but look how spectacular this is. Spiny, oyster, coral, and Sleeping Beauty turquoise. This is another one that has Sleeping Beauty turquoise. We actually sold out of these and we reordered them and got them back in stock. This is just back in stock. Like, you have not seen it when they sold out. This is the first moment that they've been back on air. The earrings that I'm wearing, actually I feel like I put them on backwards because I feel like they should sort of curve into your face like this. I just switch them around. But there's only, oh, there isn't a right or wrong? Okay. Okay, so So 55 inches, well, there's a logical way, Pat, I'll do it wrong. But three perfect 5-star reviews on the earrings. It's on its way to being a perfect 5-star customer pick as well. These sold out last April, to give you an idea of how long it takes to get these back in stock. I mean, dragonflies are symbolic in many different cultures and many different artists. I use the example of Lewis Comfort Tiffany and those lamps that had the dragonflies in it. Tell us about the symbolism in Native American culture, Jennifer, for the beautiful dragonfly.
The dragonfly is a protector of water and is held a very sacred being. So whenever you're next to water, you will see dragonflies. They are either on the river or flying around where they are protecting the water. The artisan here is, he's Zuni. His name is Angus Ahiate. And so there are many different stories about the dragonflies. There's one that I said before that they are two former lost lovers. And so when you see one dragonfly around, one is always not too far from it. So the next time you see them, they see that particular dragonfly, they're together with their mate because they're flying together in unison because they've lost each other in a former life and now they're back together again. And there's also another story of the dragonfly. When the younger kids would go around the water, they would disturb the dragonflies because they are sacred. So the grandmother would watch the kids around the water and tell them that if you anger the dragonflies, you'll be returned as one, and you're going to become the next protector of the water. And the kids would stay away from the water because they thought that they were a scary being. But later on, the grandmother would come and say, they are different colors. They come from the rainbow. So there are different types, different colors of dragonflies that are out there. So the little story is that the children, when they grow older, that they learn to love the water. They want to become the protector of it because it is sacred. It's what keeps us alive. Water is life. And so now they are all children of, Father Sky that fly around and protect the water as well.
Oh, wow. I mean, these are just so beautiful. So they look like paintings, but they're all created with gemstones. There's only 36 pairs of the earrings left. 36. And the pendant, there's only 220. So it's not like we have, a giant amount. And I know that when it sold out in April, we came back to you, Jennifer, and said, can you create more? But since it was Sleeping Beauty Turquoise, that I'm sure was part of the issue. So I'm so glad we were able to get some back. And then I don't know if this might be it, because I don't know how you're going to source the material after this.
Oh my gosh, I hope I hope we can continue to get them in. We've had the butterfly, now the dragonfly. I've been asked to, tell the silversmiths if they can do hummingbirds or, different types of beings that are out there. But these are the most famous of all, are the dragonflies and the butterflies.
Okay, 18 pairs of earrings left. I think you need to be on the phone. Remember, you can use FlexPay. You can use your HSN card and get an additional FlexPay, so $42.50 for the earrings with your HSN card, and then the pin pendant would be $38.75. If you use the HSN card, you get an extra FlexPay. But any major credit card, MasterCard, Visa, PayPal, any major credit card, you can use FlexPay to get this beautiful set home. And there's something about the dragonfly where everybody has sort of their own kind of feeling about it, or it's just gorgeous. Jennifer, I really love this. And also from a practical jewelry standpoint, I think this would look really great as a pin on a denim jacket. I think it would look amazing, like if you, in a hat, to wear like a pin on your hat, or like if you have a clutch handbag. Pins are so versatile. And also, of course, it has a bail, so it can be a pendant. There's only a dozen pair of earrings left. So a last call on the earrings. If you want the earrings, again, I know the earrings $169.90. I know we've had a lot of things on sale and on clearance. This is something that flies out the door every time we get it. There's only 8 pairs now of the earrings. I was about to say, they literally fly out the door because they're dragonflies. They're like, we're out of here. So I just don't want you to say, I don't want you to say, well, I'm going to wait a month, maybe they'll be on clearance. There's 7 pairs left. So the earrings for sure will not make it. And if we do get more back in can, it'll be, in 6 months, because it's not like we just go to a machine where we pour in something and we stamp it and we take it out like a cookie press. Like these are really, really, really very labor intensive. And so the earrings, I don't know if we have any left. The pin pendant is just spectacular, and you've got a perfect 5-star customer pick. You can't do better than that. Perfection. Everybody loves it. So we've got, you know, you love this design. We do have the butterfly on hsn.com. I would love to show you. I think I don't have a lot of them. I think I only have 45 of them available, so we actually don't have time to do a presentation in our show, but if you are a fan, you can pick that up. I actually would also love to show the liquid silver that's available. So, because that's the necklace that I'm wearing, but I'm not quite sure. Let me see if I can, oh, okay, yeah, the liquid silver. Right, because I know that's one of the things that everybody always asks about is the liquid silver necklace, and we do have it in stock. So here are the 3 sizes. We have it available in the 18-inch, we have it available in the 24-inch, and I have it available in the 30-inch. In the 30-inch, I have 36 left. In the, oh, it's down from that. Okay, and then in the 18-inch, I have 13. Oh, now we have 9. Okay, we have 9 of this length. The middle length is 24 inches, and we do have a little over 100 of those, so that's the biggest quantity. And then the longest one right here is 30 inches. And like I said, we've got about 30 of those available. So just wanted to give you like a little heads up on that. I just wanted to mention that because there's so many, you know, pieces that we have that they would be perfect for. So, okay. 3-stone drop earrings. Actually, I have them right in my hand too. I might pop these in. We're gonna talk about these next. Kingman Turquoise, 1 15/16 of an inch in length. So I would say about 2 inches when you're looking at these. I really love, let me see if I can hold these. They wanna do some dancing. There's so much silver work. Tell us about these, Jennifer.
Which ones?
The graduated square turquoise drop earrings, item number 647692. I have, that is Rosie Ross is the silversmith and Native American artist who created these.
Oh yes, these are made by Rosie Ross. The symbolism here is for raindrops, and you know the formation of the rain. You see the stars that are right there on each side of the diamonds that you see there. They represent the stars in the sky, and so when you see this, it all pertains to nature again. And for Rosie Ross, this type of turquoise is very sacred to Navajo people because, you know, they are said that that a long time ago when they were by themselves roaming the earth, Father Sky wanted them to be protected, especially for the women because they're a giver of life. And so he didn't want the women to be scared, afraid, or didn't want them to feel alone. So what he had done is that he had turned a piece of himself into stone, which is the turquoise, and had given it to the women to give it to them for good luck, good health, and especially for when their kids are born. A piece of turquoise is given to the baby as a ring or a little bracelet. Or if they have cradle boards that they are being put in, they put it at the top of the cradle board to bless the baby, to give the baby good health and good fortune. And so what you see here is a combination of all that mixed into her jewelry. It's got a lot of design elements to it. A lot of design elements to it. And we do have a sale price, and it's got flex pay, so $39.98. I really love the stars. You can see the 3 of them going in the east-west style across, and then the little beading kind of on the top that goes all the way around. They are butterfly clutch back, so they have a post, and look at all that silver. I can't, even considering the price of silver, just the weight of the silver is probably worth more than the whole thing. I mean, it's just, these are extraordinary prices today. Exclusive for us here at HSN. And again, the item number is 647692. We have a lot more goodies coming up.
And if you like big and bold, don't go anywhere because we're gonna talk about this cuff bracelet that I would say, and I know some of these are, you know, men and women, like this is like this huge, huge stone. So $446 is the original price. We're doing $96 off, almost $100 off, 24 by 36 millimeter. We do have this available in 2 sizes, a small medium or a medium large inch wrist. So I don't know if a guy would wear this, but it is so big and bold that it is, you know, the kind of piece where I feel like, you know, maybe, you know, it is just like big and chunky. If you want something delicate, we've got something for you, but this is not it. This is for those of you who like a wow piece. Jennifer, I'm even gonna get my ruler here. I gotta measure this, look at that.
I love this because this is one of my favorites, because I like that smooth style of the silver work that is going on the east and west side. I like the way it looks like, you know how the way lava kind of comes out and has that smooth texture to it? That's what it reminds me of. And you see that all that stamp work right there is all hand done. Everything is hand cut, hand soldered, and especially the turquoise there, it's a big hunk of turquoise. And the artist here is Jensen Belen. And he said that this cuff is designed to represent the stars in the sky and the different shades of blue that the sky is changing to. The stars around the center stone represent the ancestors above. So when the Navajo people, when they say yate, which means hello from the ancestors above, they're greeting you with, you know, saying hello from their ancestors.
By the way, if you want the medium large, there's only 24 left now. The small medium, there isn't a lot more, there's 70. But you know, when you have something this size, the piece of turquoise that is 36 by 24 millimeter is stabilized Kingman turquoise. And I was starting to tell you that all of the turquoise from Chaco Canyon is stabilized, which is a process that actually increases the value of the turquoise. It's a very porous stone, turquoise, so a stabilization process gets the moisture out and replaces it with a resin that's going to make your turquoise last and last and last and be a little bit more durable. So if you go to a high-end jewelry store, all the turquoise will be, it should be stabilized. Like if you have unstabilized turquoise, it is not as high valued as what we're doing with the stabilization. Because sometimes when you do things to jewelry, it's kind of like a color, but this is a process that enhances the value. This is so beautiful. This is one of my favorites too, and I tend not to get something this bold, but it's so comfortable. It is just absolutely so comfortable, Jennifer.
When I first, that's what I miss about, you know, being there, you know, beside you, because I can touch the stones.
Yeah.
And because when you feel it in person, when you feel turquoise in person, you have like a sense of calmness, and especially the way it is made, you feel all that, the ridges of, you know, the stars, whether it be the stamp work and anything around it. You can feel that soul that is in there, because that soul you're feeling is the artisan themselves, because they put their effort into it. That's many years of artwork going into it, of, you know, knowledge and, you know, culture. And so all that is being passed through one touch when you touch that stone, when you touch that piece of jewelry that you're getting from that particular artisan. And so, again, from them too as well, within their culture, they say the same thing, is that, you know, when you work on something, you're putting a part of your life, you know, inside that piece of jewelry that you're making, and you're passing that on to, you know, to the next generation of, you know, the wearer's family.
I love that you said this, the soul of the artist is infused in the pieces of jewelry. You really see it in this. As I watch it, I'm kind of falling in love with it myself. Medium large, I have 20 left. 20 people. So, you know, you talk about just this couture, limited, high-end, and then that gorgeous, genuine turquoise, and see how that is polished? That is just really, I mean, I'm getting like a reflection from the giant TV lights that we have here. It's just so beautiful. And this is a genuine turquoise. The amount of silver work, it's extraordinary. In the small medium is also getting limited. There's 62 left in the small medium and under 20 in the medium large. just gorgeous. And I love the video that we're showing, watching the artists like create each piece. And you know, it's not like what we're used to with factory production where you're kind of cranking out, you know, hundreds and hundreds. This is really something completely different. There's 18 left of the medium large now. 18 people can have it. Get it home on FlexPay, 116.63, and take 30 days to wear and enjoy it. But I feel like if you can swing it, and I know this is, again, not the least expensive thing we have, even though it's on sale for $96 each, it's one of the best deals in the show because what you're getting for what you're paying is just out of this world. Again, if you want the medium large, there's 17 left, and in the small medium, now there's about 61, I think, is 61 in the small medium. I can see you wearing this, Jennifer. Do you think a guy would wear this? I'm always like, I cannot tell if it's, because I know some of your pieces men wear and women wear. I think it kind of, that line is completely blurred, where my daughter has to explain it to me nowadays.
I think a guy would wear this. I've had more than a few friends go through my jewelry box, the guys especially, because of how I work with Chaco, Kingman, and HSN. They like to see anything that's new. So when they see it, they put it on. They're like, okay, I'm going to borrow this for a bit, and I'll bring it back to you. I'm like, no.
Yeah, right. No, don't. You can't borrow that. oh yeah, because this is so big. I mean, look at this on me. I mean, it's almost my wrist isn't almost quite big enough to do the whole design across from here to here. It's just really spectacular. I mean, I bring it down a bit. It's really incredible. 14 left in the medium large, and 59 left in the small medium. I really hope that you treat yourself to this. But remember, if you get it home and you're not absolutely in love with it, there's no, you can have 30 days to return it. But we're going into some really gallery couture pieces. So I know some of you will be looking. I know for me, I'll be looking, but I had to put this on. It's $400, $399.98. I know that's a lot, but it's not a lot for what you're getting. It's actually an incredible value. This is all solid sterling silver. All of this work is sterling silver. 20 1/8 inch necklace. I think I have 33 necklaces. I think that's all that we have. I know some people pick them up on hsn.com. We have 31. All right. This is just one of the most beautiful necklaces I've ever put on. It's also, I will also comment that it is easy to put on and off because the finding is a shepherd's hook. So there's just like a little hook in the back. I think for this price, I'm gonna show you. I think I wanna show you every detail if I can remember, because I know I made it like a little shorter on me. There it is. I think that's...
I love this. This is one of my... I always love the Naja necklaces that come out through HSN. I mean, whether it be well, these are all made by master artisans, and especially their students too as well. But for this particular necklace here, it's made by Jensen Belen. He's come from a long line of master silversmiths, and this is the turquoise squash blossom design, and especially for the stations in between it. Jensen's uncle taught him how to silversmith. Jensen was a buffer at first, and then transitioned into a silversmith from his uncle and his aunt, who were one of the oldest silversmiths, for us. So Jensen has been silversmithing for over 5 years. He's very talented and is one of our most talented artisans that has many great ideas, as well as pieces just like this. We're in love with the squash blossom necklace and the way it is made, the way you can see the stamp work in it. And for the Navajo people, when they first saw the Naja on the horses of the Spanish conquistadors told the Navajo people that the symbol was to protect the horses. And so that's why you see the Naja in a lot of Navajo designs, and it is said to ward off evil.
I don't think I knew that story. You know why? Because we so rarely have the squash blossom necklace, and we usually have like just a few of them. I did take the necklace off so I could show you the finding. You're able to adjust it with the extender, so you can, decide how you want it. So it's just it's a little shepherd's hook. You can see right here. And then you've got, look at all this length that you can decide how long you want it. And then you just pop it through. Like, I think it's actually easier for me to put it on than for me to do it like this. There you go. Because because I wear reading glasses, but it's very easy to put on, and this is just a spectacular piece. I mean, and I can, so what I'm saying is I can wear it up like this, shorter. I can make it longer. I think I can go to like the very end and make it like longer. So I can kind of, you know, be my own designer with how long I want to have it, because there's such a versatility with this. But it is a wow piece for sure. I mean, there's 18 of them left. All right, well, again, I know this isn't for everybody. I know that this is definitely a big statement necklace and a treat yourself. And if this is probably not the first piece of Chaco candy that you ever bought. You already probably bought a ring and an earring and maybe a necklace, and you maybe seen a squash blossom necklace over the years and said, one of these days I'm gonna get one, and then today is the day. We do have a 4th flex pay if you have an HSN card, so you can do $100. And then we'll send it to you. And if you don't have an HSN card, any major credit card, $133.33. If you want $10 off and get an HSN card, you can do that. We're doing $10 off a single item purchase when you open and use an HSN card. You can apply by going to hsn.com, putting HSN card in the search. We have an 800 number if you'd like to do it that way. It's 695-1418. But then you always get that extra flex pay. But I'm gonna keep this necklace on for the rest of the show. But if you love big and bold, how about this ring? That's right, that is a ring. Sizes 5 through 12, designed and crafted. This is Loretta Duggarito, who I know has done many, many different designs. Jennifer, there she is. There's a picture of, and I know that I've presented many of her designs over the years.
Oh yes, she's one of the master silversmiths, you know, of the family of silversmiths, of the Duggaritos as well. She has been silversmithing since the age of 14, was taught by her family, and has become a great artist. She likes to work with turquoise because it is a sacred stone to the Navajo people. This is her design, and it's very hard to make such a beautiful piece because each stamp is hammered out and cut, and the star drops are all hit out on a stamp block. The Smoky Mountain Kingman turquoise is a large and beautiful design in this ring, and so it is a very big statement ring. It's gorgeous, and the way it is made, it's the design in it is very time-consuming, and especially I said this before about the star designs. They are one of the hardest pieces to do because that's what she was telling me when I first got to meet her. She said, you have to learn that design first because it is hard to hit out on the block. And if it's not hit out perfectly, it's hard to solder on the design. But her pieces are always the big to-go pieces that a lot of people love because of the mastery that is put into it. She's been taught by several family artisans who are master silversmiths too as well, just like Emerson. And so coming from a family like that, you can just see how their family members make their jewelry, with a lot of care and love into it.
How do they source this size of stone? I mean, you've got to have, to get this big of a stone, because if you're polishing it down to this, you've got to have a big piece of rough, like this size, right?
You have a certain block that you have, but you have to circle out and cut as many stones throughout that whole block to make how many designs that are needed. And so when you cut that block, you are going out of the edge just a little bit because you're going to need a lot of time and effort to cut it, to buff it, to smooth it out. And so you're going to have many different layers shaved off, but it must not be that much. You have to work within your means.
Yeah, because to get that size of a stone, it's just crazy. By the way, sizes 5 through 12 are available. Size 5 is a bit limited. I think there's only 6 left. So if you want to get that size, then that's about to go. I know usually we don't have as many in size 5. This is really very big and bold, and it's the first time it's ever been at this sale price. Like, I've presented this before at the full price, but $173.14, and we are also doing 3 flexible payments. And if you like big and bold, this is the ring for you. I don't know if I've ever presented a ring like just size-wise that's larger than this. It's also, though, comfortable. So you've got a triple shank here with a 3 split, and then goes in the back. You see, look at all that silver. There's so much silver in this. And then it goes on, and it just sort of lays flat. So like if you're putting on a sweater over it, there's nothing really that's gonna catch on it. So it's actually, because it's so low profile, it's actually a very practical ring. Like, it's not, even though it's huge, absolutely huge, it's practical because of the low profile. Right, Jennifer?
Yes, rings like this, I had a great-grandmother actually, that had said that the longer rings that she has had is to make your fingers stand out, your hands stand out, because if you have your hands in a ball when you're approaching someone, it is perceived to be as you're hiding something. So when you have your hands out, that's to engage the person like you're not being deceptive. And you're a young woman, you have to be, very cautious of yourself and present yourself, ladylike, have your fingers stand out, your back straight. And so many different necklaces or either earrings that are designed or hair pieces that are made by different tribes are made for a woman to exhibit her beauty and her openness to be, nice and to other people.
Well, I didn't know any of that about the way a young lady is supposed to approach people, so I think I've been doing it wrong my entire life, Jennifer. I will try to straighten up a little bit and keep my hands open. It's not like I go towards people with my hands like this, but like, hey, my back is straight, my hands are out. So we've got more goodies. We're almost at the end of our show. We've only got one more item, so let's get to it, because I want to make sure I know one of the choices is super, super limited. So our final item in the hour are beautiful earrings that come with gemstones. So this is, again, a more high-end look to it. So if you want the ceremonial turquoise, which is this one with the garnet, I only have 10 pairs left, almost gone. And then the other one is the baby blue, and the baby blue has white topaz, and this is all Kingman turquoise, and of nice length in the drop to this 1 7/8 of an inch. So let me hold that there so you can see. These are butterfly clutch backs, sterling silver ovals with Kingman turquoise, and then the bezel set in that textured frame. The textured frame, again, showing that silver work, but just absolutely gorgeous and really unique. The ceremonial with this, I think of it, even at holidays, it's sort of like that red and green, the garnet, and then the green turquoise. I mean, there's so many ways you could wear this. It's really extraordinary.
These are one of my favorites. When they first came out, I was amazed by the color and the clarity of the stones, and especially with the rings that we have with them, they were a great fit. The artisan here is Brandon Belen. The earring represents the father sky and the stars above. The bottom part of the earring represents the blue sky and the different shapes of the black matrix that are within the different stones represent the clouds. The twist around the stone represents the wind that the clouds travel across the sky. So you have the choice of the blue or the white topaz, and so you have a good mix of colors that you see there, and it's a great
Jennifer,
gift.
I don't want to interrupt you, but we have 10 seconds left in the show, so I want to make sure I have a second to say goodbye to you. Thank you so much. It was so fun. I know you're going to be back later on with Adam, but stay tuned. We have lots more shopping here live at HSN with organization, so stay tuned.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
It's our Labor Day weekend sale. Don't miss exclusive weekend-only deals and new products from the brands you love. Big names, big deals, big premieres. Starts Friday at midnight on HSN.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smart and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details. Have questions? Find the answers at hsn.com. Search customer service to see our frequently asked questions. Use the search field to locate what you need. Want to know more? We're always here for you. Email, live chat, or call us. Customer service, anytime, anyway.
We love our gemstones to be beautiful, colorful, and durable. That's why we give some of them a little more love. Enhancements may require special care and may not be permanent, while others may last a lifetime. For more information, visit hsn.com and search gemstone to see our gemstone enhancement chart.
Hi, you're watching HSN, and I'm Suzanne Runyon. And what are we doing in this hour, and next hour, and the hour after that? Well, I got everything for you.